Well, sadly, gone are the days where we could have data mined news now, but we do have some good news in game that we can cover on the channel. And you guys are probably going to be very happy about this one because this does feature a very important character that you guys might need if you want to try hard in Guild Quest, and of course, a fan favorite as well. Swimsuit Yoruichi, Swimsuit Masaki, and Swimsuit Liltotto are going to be back starting tomorrow. That being said, keep in mind, unlike the Aizen and Byakuya banner, where on step 25 you did have pity where you could go and get the selector ticket, this banner unfortunately does not have it for whatever reason, but I can understand why they did it for the Aizen and Byakuya banner, because they gave us the horrible 7-stat format. With this, we already had like a Zenith summons with pity, so yeah, kind of to be expected, but yeah, what can you do about it? Anyway, the banner is actually not too bad this time around, excuse the notification, because you have some pretty good fillers that you can take advantage of. You have Yumichika, which is kind of the sleeper unit of the banner, but can help provide buffs to speed characters, so there's that. Vanbiet is still good for melee or Ronker Guild Quest, despite having Swimsuit Nini being active and still being pretty good, but does need help. And then you have Asnot being the better lead. This Swimsuit Candy is still very good for being able to counter Uryu in bread battles, but in Guild Quest now, because ranged Sternritter GQ did just get more difficult, and you guys need a hand for that, and you probably have a Byakuya 1-5, this character can help out really nicely for that GQ rotation. Swimsuit Jushiro, the best buffer for 1000-year blower Yoruichi, and then these are kind of the only two washed filler units at the end of the day. So like, from Yumichika up to here, this is where you have the good fillers, and then obviously you're trying to pull to either get either Yoruichi or Masaki. Do I recommend you guys summon? Not too crazy deep, because you can go 25 steps and not get the main character that you want. I would really only advise to discount steps at max and wait until you guys see what min-month is going to be. We should be getting news of that before the 16th, so we'll find out by then, if I'm not wrong. I'll check by the time I'm done talking about this banner. Yoruichi, she is still very good for the likes of Range Soul Reaper Guild Quest. You can consider it to be a mini 9th Anniversary Kanpachi and a mini 1000-year blower Renji, because she does have the massive spiritual pressure boost on her EX ability. That being said, it's only by 50% instead of 100%, but it's still really good to get your overall spiritual pressure up, and it does multiply with the SP boost as well, too, right? She has Havoc of 20, Sprinter 1, damage inflicted at full stam of 20%. She still has 4 flash steps, by the way. And then, obviously, she has Guild Quest skills. But for range Soul Reaper GQ, she's definitely better than the likes of the Tech Giselle, so if you don't have access to that character, this is the unit that you definitely want to take advantage of and try to be able to clear the Guild Quest as a whole. And yeah, she has Frenzy 2, Frenzy 3 in Guild Quest, extra killer effect in GQ. Outside of GQ, it's 30% still, and you do have some range damage of 10% outside of GQ. In GQ, 30, 80% SP boost, paralysis immunity 100%, poise break, sharpshooter, increased summon chance against Soul Reapers, damage to drain enemies of 40, devastation of 70, and debilitator of plus 2 seconds. Still a good character at the end of the day. Yeah, no berserker, but I think that this character should be fine. Yeah, I know she's basically like Swimsuit Noelle, having the drain plus, but this character is just night and day between the two. At least she has the EX move to make up for it. So there's that. Liltotto, she's just a buffer and a bit of a farmer for the heart attribute. At the end of the day, she does give out more soul bomb damage, I believe. Yeah, more soul bomb damage. She gives out the Mugetsu link, but for heart characters specifically, and she gives out 30% more damage to element affected enemies for the heart attribute. But besides that, not much to really speak about this character. She just has Frenzy 2, Berserker 50, no SP boost, no increased element chance. So like, as a character, she's just iffy. She's mainly just a support character and mainly just a farmer, as you guys can see with what this character can do. So yeah, and then Masaki, this character, I've talked a lot of bad stuff about this unit, but now I take it back because her value in GQ is very essential. She is a boosting character while giving out more damage to element affected enemies. That is the main focal part of why you want to try to get your hands on this character. And now that you have the likes of the playable arts Swimsuit Rengiku existing, if you get this character plus her, you're looking at one of the best buffers in the game, and this buffs any given character. So like per se, with melee no affiliation GQ, the best setup for 1000-year blower Yoruichi would pretty much be to bring Swimsuit Jushiro, pop the Mugetsu link, and then you bring this character, and you also put in the Rengiku link, and you just mega buff Yoruichi, and you'll be able to do the best possible score. With Yoruichi, with that setup, people were able to get 55 seconds at max incentive, 56 to even 57. So yeah, her value is definitely very good to have, even though for GQ as a whole, she's mainly meant for melee Espada GQ, and Kenny still demolishes that GQ on his own without the help of this character still. So, as a normal attacking character made for the Espada GQ, that is the only drawback. You kind of don't really need this character. So, yeah. She's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's her boosting value plus the damage that she gives out where you want to try to pull this character for. I don't have her. I'm tempted to do some discount multis, even though I don't have a lot of orbs, to be honest. I only have like 400 plus or so, and I did just summon on Byakuya and Aizen, and I was very fortunate to get Byakuya, thank God, and also got some dupes into Aizen. But yeah, again, I would really only advise the discounts for the time being. Max 5 steps if you guys really care, and just wait to see what mid-month is. For Aizen and Byakuya, I had to say, yeah, I think you guys should summon. But for this one, obviously, because these are limited 1000-year blower seasonal characters, they'll eventually get thrown into fillers a little bit more often than regular 1000-year blower characters. I already expect them to be back in like the 10th anniversary highlight summons that is going to be dropping by the end of the year. Even though it's going to be in a garbage summon stuff format, we should already start seeing these characters a bit more widely available soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been your boy, the Dash Smasher, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, I did mention something that I need to check out. Oh yeah, right. When can we expect mid-month again? Let's just take a look at the point event when it goes away. Yeah, okay, mid-month is going to be dropping on the 17th, so there you guys go. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So, take care, lads. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.